But one thing is for certain, when he set off to visit his online friend for the first time, no one could have possibly imagined everything would take such a shocking turn. "20-year-old Richard Samuel McCroskey III was an aspiring horrorcore rapper who lived with his father and sister in Castro Valley, California. Richard had been relentlessly teased and harassed in high school, primarily because of his red hair and weight, but he was very submissive and didn't fight back. As a result, he dropped out of 2 different high schools and never graduated. For a while, he worked as a graphic designer and was skilled at making websites. Many described him as a quiet young man who kept to himself, but his MySpace profile showed the juxtaposition of his online and real-world personalities. Under the names Lil Demon Dog or Psycho Sam, his MySpace page was littered with references to the underground horrorcore scene, which included obscene lyrics and various depictions of murder. You can see some of the horrorcore artwork Richard displayed in his bedroom. Many believe his stage name was inspired by an unhealthy obsession with David Richard Berkowitz, also known as the Son of Sam, a serial killer who murdered 6 people from 1976 to 1977. Many of his photos show him posed in cemeteries or holding weapons such as an axe. In one video Richard posted, he is wearing a skull bandana while standing outside a Gothic church during a lightning storm and rapping lyrics about the evil voices inside my head. "They just want me to murder continuously. They want me to take lives on a mass murder spree. They love the smell of a body that's rotten and decayed. That's what I think about when I'm stalking my prey." The fact that Richard says evil voices inside my head does not necessarily mean he is hearing voices in the same way that a person with schizophrenia hears voices. While people who have schizophrenia can commit murder in response to a commanding hallucination, it doesn't seem like this was the case with Richard. People with antisocial personality disorder often have many different selves. People with APD also sort of morph into different identities, depending on the situation and what they want to achieve. For instance, they can be very charismatic in situations where they need to manipulate someone to get their way. So in Richard's case, the voices inside his head that he's referring to can simply just be his evil side or his own inner violent tendencies.